Hey all, hope you're doing well. E here. I am. I'm, I'm recording this video. It's the first video I've recorded in a while, so I'm probably going to be a little rusty. But let's give it a go. Um, First of all, my apologies. I have to say my bad. Had a little incidente on Saturday. I was just trying to, rearrange and organize some stuff in my YouTube channel, and because I sometimes barely know what I'm doing in the back end on that YouTube channel, I ended up putting everyone on full blast on Facebook and reposting all these freaking videos that I was just trying to reorganize. The majority of those videos were about me trying to build my tiny house. So it occurred to me that I had some splaining to do in terms of what's up with my tiny house. So as to recap, as most of my friends and some folks who may have seen some of my past videos know, I was building this. Uh, I was trying to get this tiny house built. So to give you a little background, I'd been pining for a tiny house probably 3 4 years, and a few Christmases ago now, my brother-in-law said to me, he surprised me and said, "Look, he has a construction company, so he's like, we're gonna build your tiny house this year." This new year. I'm like, awesome, that's so great. I felt all like I'd reached a dream come true, blah 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 blah. Not so fast. So first off, a few things happened. Three major things, and each of them basically just boils down to life. Life took over my stuff. Okay, but first, so my brother-in-law, they had the best intentions. Gave me some space over there. We were, I come in all gung ho, but the long and short of it is, as much as they love me and and as good as his and everyone else as all the other guys' intentions were, the fact of the matter is that high paying clients are always going to trump a little 250 square foot labor of love. So I was not getting much traction in terms of marshaling these guys together to really push my project forward. And so I was running into a dead end there, and also had some changes in terms of my job and my work setup. And so it didn't afford me the same kind of time and flexibility to try and focus on the project to potentially do it myself in terms of changes in financing. And then the other huge thing, because the first one, a bummer. The second one, I could totally do with enough time and money. But the third, I messed around and got in a relationship. What can I say? I mean, you get with somebody and then it kind of changes things a little bit. Because of course, I was building a lefty centric tiny house for one, and so it sort of changed my plans. Didn't get rid of them. Just made it so that I have to adjust that. I've had to adjust them. So all of this is a really long way of saying, probably too long for YouTube. Let's be honest, because people have the attention span of gnats these days. But anyway, I'm trying to get to the point. It's a long way of saying two things. First off, my tiny house is not done. For everybody who wants to know, hey, what's up with your tiny house? My tiny house ain't done, but the tiny house dream lives. So I'm still planning to do it. I do have to make some adjustments because I am still in the relationship, and finding somebody you love and who loves you back, that's all well and good, but it can throw a wrench in somebody's plan. So she's down with the tiny house. We can do that. But first off, I can't make it as lefty centric because she's right handed. Nobody's perfect. Second, I have to, you know, we're living in a regular house for now, and I'm gonna still build a tiny house, use it as my office, and then we can use it to travel when we're traveling. So that's kind of how it is on that. Second thing is this: the tiny house is and always has been a part of a much larger plan for me. So the overarching goal, my northern star on this, is to really be able just to have some autonomy and independence and just really live life, not just live life working and not working and staying stuck in that binary equation, but really live life. And so I'm still all down with that, and I'm still working on that. And in fact, I'm working on that in a lot of ways. Again, the tiny house is one piece of a much larger puzzle. So the good thing that came out of my accidental email blast yesterday is it made me realize that I love making YouTube videos and interacting with everybody and telling everyone what I'm up to and being inspired by what other people come back with. I really love the energy of it. And I hadn't been doing anything because I wasn't doing my tiny house. Obviously, I think we've established that. And I, but if you know me, I'm a person who tends to move a lot and do a lot of different things. And so I was feeling this pressure, like now I'm getting into too much stuff. I'm gonna post another video tomorrow. Stay tuned because I'm excited. See you later.